Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Polly Hall, who is branch manager for your community bank here in Bardstown. And I want to talk about, you've been getting phone calls from some of your customers, but you're hearing it from other banks in the area too, about automated calls with reference to your debit card. Can you tell us what you're hearing?
You're getting a robotic call on the phone, and it's telling you that your card has been canceled and you need to repin your card. And then they ask you to press 1 to talk to their security department. Well, if you press 1, they're going to ask you for your debit card number and then your PIN number, and then they have your information. So you always want to make sure that if it's a robotic call, that you hang up, don't give them any information, and call your bank to see what's going on. We've had customers calling all morning saying that that their card has been canceled, and we're reassuring them that that's not true. They're getting phone calls from banks that they don't even have accounts with saying that their card has been compromised. And these calls are coming in at 10:30 at night, at 2 o'clock in the morning. People are getting them at work, so you just want to be really careful. And most of the local banks, if you're getting a robotic call, it is not from your local bank.
Right. And you also said that some people are getting them on their cell phones as well as their home phones.
Correct. I received one on my cell phone this morning when I was here at work. I got the phone call. I went ahead and listened to the phone call to verify what it was saying, just to make sure that we're knowing what we're telling our customers also.
So if you're getting a robotic call, the best thing to do is call your bank.
Correct.
Confirm that information, talk to an individual at your bank, and if there's something that needs to be done, they will take care of it at that point.
And like I said, most banks in this area, they're not going to do the robot calls. They're going to call you personally and tell you that something's wrong. And if somebody calls and tells you they're from the bank, just say, you know what, I'm going to hang up and call my branch. And that way you know for sure that you're talking to your bank.
Right. And recently, right before Christmas time, we had the issue with Target.
Correct.
With debit cards there. So it's kind of timing there. Some people may be thinking, oh, well, maybe there's another compromising. But make sure that you verify and actually talk to an individual.
Correct.
That's the best
Absolutely.
piece of advice for it.
Absolutely.
And never give your PIN number, particularly over the phone,
The
to
bank,
anybody, or even to the person at the bank.
Right. The bank is never going to ask for your PIN number, ever. So if anybody ever asks you for a PIN number, don't give it to them.
You know that's not legitimate. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Gary.
Again, that's happening at several of the local banks. So to call your bank and check on it before you do anything with your debit cards there. Thank you very much. It's been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.